Alright, now we have an example of straight out of the factory, one of the KABA locks, 5600, out of the box, and there's an inherent problem right here, which I'm going to fix. This insert, this hardened screw insert, is way down in there, and this one is flush, where it's supposed to be. But when you put the fastening screw from the other side of the door into these two inserted hardened inserts, they'll spin. So even straight out of the box, that one's way low. Now I'll show you how to fix it. First of all, we've got to take these two screws out to get to the hardened inserts. Now you don't want to mess this wire up, but you see now, you can easily see what's wrong. That screw is way down in, and this one over here is flush. And on top of it, the encapsulated Loctite never took, and they just turn. So you have to take them out. You have to put red Loctite on the screw and down into the, see, this is aluminum, so they put a hardened insert in there, and that insert is what our problem is. Straight out of the factory, this is a problem in every lock. Straight from the factory. If you don't do this, when you put your fastening screw in it, it'll spin just like this, and it'll never intersect. So I put Loctite there. Now this one way down in there, I'm going to take out, because the screw would have never intersected with it, by the way. It was too low. So the installer would have said the lock was junk. Can't fasten that screw in. That's how you do that. And you put a little Loctite right here. Their encapsulated Loctite is not taking from the factory. They send these inserts out and they have them encapsulated with Loctite, and it's just not working. And that encapsulated Loctite are little teeny like balls of Loctite, and when you turn the screw, the balls break and this Loctite becomes active. See, it's red now, but I'll just have to wipe there. Let me just put this back in. Now you want to make sure it's flush here, because if it isn't, when you put this cap back on, the cap won't seat flush with this surface here, this cap. All right, now see, now I got that cable pinched. And the cable's out. That's flush. Alright, now I always put Loctite on these fastening screws as well. Only because, you know, they're not supposed to come off of there. So now we put it back together. See, it's flush, and these will not turn, and that surface right there is flush because the inserts aren't sticking up. There. It is done, but from the factory, that is the problem.